I'm excited. Cookie for you, cookie for me.
So we're gonna actually have her on tomorrow. Well, oh wow. Look at this.
Wow, this is ginger peppers.
Ginger pepper. I guess it's like a ginger snap.
Yeah. This is spiced pumpkin.
Spiced pumpkin.
Wow. This dark chocolate chili cookies.
Wow.
The ultimate chocolate chip. This fun.
Icing we have to put in the refrigerator.
Oh. And this is gluten-free rum raisin.
Awesome.
Nice.
And then she put a note in there.
Aww. Let me turn this over. I don't know what this is. Oh, she has a logo thing.
What is it, a magnet?
No.
Okay. It's the name of the cookie company. We're going to, you know, and she put I love you. We're going to talk to Sequoia tomorrow and tell so she can tell us all about the cookie company. That's when we're going to actually take a bite out of them to taste them out. You know, we're still trying to do healthy, eat right. So we're not going to do too much. Some of them going in the freezer. So we're going to figure out which ones we actually want to try and keep those out. But the rest of them going in the freezer.
We are so excited to taste these gluten-free cookies.
They're vegan. They're healthy for you.
They're healthy for you.
No preservatives, no additives, no nothing like that. So it's a different type of cookie. But before I, put my foot in the mouth, I'm gonna let Sequoia tell us all about it, how she got inspired by it, where it came from, and all that good stuff.
Or whatever.
So we'll talk at y'all tomorrow. What up, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of Intimate Conversations with Dion and Tony. I'm Dion.
And I'm Tony.
Welcome to our world. It's not a show, but it's our life. So today we have the owner, proprietor, the CEO of Favour Cookie. Like y'all seen in the previous that we have like all of her flavors. So.
Favour.
We have like all of them. We have all of them.
Look at this, guys.
Because, we got to support. So we have the owner, Sequoia, that we're going to FaceTime with right quick because she's down in Richmond, Virginia. So we're going to FaceTime with her to get to know the ins and outs, to see, what got her started, where she see her business going and things like that. We haven't tried them yet still. We're definitely going to try them. But we just wanted to get in talk with her prior to having that conversation. So, that's it.
Let's roll them.
So without further ado, let's FaceTime her right quick and see what she's all about. So as before, like with our previous videos, we're FaceTiming through our computer, so we may not be looking up there at times because we're going to be looking at her directly here, but it's recording, and we're just going to put her probably in the middle between us, like right here. Want to put her here?
Oh, we gonna do it like that this time or whatever, or we gonna do it like we did the Zoom, or it don't make no sense to do a Zoom
because it's just her.
That's true.
So we just like we did Sherelle the first time and Zach the first time. We just FaceTime them.
Right.
So we just gonna FaceTime her and put her in
this box, she'll be
in between us.
Right here. Ding.
So let's meet Sequoia.
Amen. Hi, Tony.
Hi, hello. How are you?
Listen, this is really our first time meeting. Let me
exactly.
figure out sort of set up.
Okay.
But I'm Sequoia.
And I'm Tony. How are you?
Hi, Tony.
Oh.
Can you see us both?
Nice to meet you.
I can't see either. I see the arms, the shoulders of both of you.
Okay, can you see us now?
I see Tony. I don't see Dion.
Oh, dang it.
All right.
There you go.
What did you do differently?
You squeeze in
Here we go.
Let me try to prop the phone up with this Bacardi Gold or something.
Oh. Hello. How are you?
Hello.
Wait, Sequoia, let's just see.
I'm so glad y'all got the package.
Yes.
No, we did, and we were so excited.
What'd you say, Tommy?
We were so excited about it when we got.
So we started recording the screens, all right?
Okay.
So you're being recorded, but I'm gonna cut for it
because I almost forgot about how we doing. We're not doing
Did you
the
get
Zoom.
my permission to be recorded?
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know that happens to me all the time.
I got the text message.
Okay. I love it.
Because they be trying it all the time. They be recording it, and I be like, what are you doing?
Right. Like, why you got me on camera? Right. I'm the same way. I had to get used to all of this.
Tony, I believe it.
Yes.
Really?
Oh, my gosh. Okay, Sequoia, we gotta definitely...
Why am I just meeting Tony?
I know.
Because you've been MIA. I mean,
know.
You've been MIA.
I feel like we gotta play catch up.
We do. Once this thing is all over with,
catch up, Tony.
we do. We do. We gotta have you here, you know,
We do.
where you cooking your specialty for us or whatever.
That's one of the things I wanted to talk. Hello?
You frozen. Okay, hold on.
Go ahead. Be quiet, Dion. Tony is talking.
Oh, my bad.
Okay, we had to make sure you was in there clear. Yeah, so you can fix one of, you know, your favorite dishes and, you know, have me try it out or whatever, and I give my test on the camera and tell them. Okay, we got to set that up.
She's a natural. Because she's a natural. She be on the news and stuff.
You really are natural.
She be on the news and stuff.
Wait a minute. Didn't you do a YouTube or it was just Facebook?
No, I'm on Virginia this morning.
Oh.
Yeah, the news.
I do cooking
the news.
Just Google me.
Okay. Okay.
So excited, Nikki D, because her timing, Chef Coco, is everything, backed by popular demand.
They know I cut up. They know I cut up terrible. They know I cut up terrible. I cut up every time I'm on the show. So yes, please Google me, Chef Coco.
Wow.
On Virginia this morning.
We're gonna start. That's from the beginning. Yes, who you are and how I know you.
Yeah.
Oh, Dion ain't really talked to me in school, Tony. Let me talk to you for a minute, Tony.
Wait. 3, 2, 1, go.
Dion was real quiet.
Uh-huh.
And Dion had connected with my ride or die, Marquisa. And
Acorn, shout out to Acorn.
They were thick as thieves. Okay, thick as thieves. She would always talk about Dion. And I was like, Dion's so cute, but I don't never see him nowhere. Like, after school, he was in his room. That was it. On the weekend, he was gone. Like,
Why was I gone, Tony? Why was I gone, Tony?
I mean, if you want to
Tony, why was I gone?
Now I know. Now I know where he was at.
Right.
Now I know where him was at.
every weekend.
Listen, Tony, I saw those throwback pics.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, he been with him since the middle school. Like, what the hell? Somebody should send out a memo.
Right.
Dion did not talk. Dion did his little work, wore his little chef coat. He looked real cute in his little chef coat and kerchief. And didn't really talk. It wasn't until we got grown that we formed this bond. And so I'm thankful for it because I love Dion. But but
we had moments though. We had moments when I used to lunch with y'all.
Ain't nobody see your ass. Your ass was running the Tony.
Yeah. Like we did the superlatives. Remember that?
First plane, first train, first bus smoking back to you. Okay,
that's what it was. I was appreciative for that. All the way in school.
He was on the first day smoking. Thank God you agreed to marry him because this thing love you. He loved you.
Yes.
Okay, he loved you.
Yes.
You something else.
But that's how we met. We met in culinary school. And that experience for me was great. It was my first time away from home. I was the oldest, I think, on campus. I was 21.
You was the mother.
I was the mother. I had a baby.
Wait,
I already had a baby.
You said you were 21?
I was 21.
Yeah, we were like 17.
Oh, okay. I want to say, that's not old.
Everybody else was fresh out of high school.
Ah.
And here I come, recently engaged with a baby, have been taking care of myself, have been working.
Yeah.
And I was pretty much the person that went and bought liquor for all the little kiddies.
That's what they did on the weekends. I was never there.
Yeah, Dion wasn't there.
Okay.
Dion wasn't there.
He's about to like check me.
Yeah, Dion. So he was like, hold up.
Wait, you drunk?
Right.
No.
That's what they did on the weekends, and I was never there.
This was on the weekends. And so I had really crazy roommates, but I thank God for them because it really taught me how to live with other people. But yeah, it was great. I mean, going abroad that young and seeing the world and living with people from all over.
Yeah.
It was a great experience, and learning how to cook. I'm telling you, it was completely God, because I did not know that I was going to be a chef. My mother asked me, she was like, you're not going to sit your ass up in here with all this potential. What are you going to do? And I was like, I guess I'm going to culinary school. I don't know where that came from. That was Jesus, okay?
So, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
So, going into the culinary field, let's say, was there any pros and cons about it that you found going into, and even after you graduated?
So, when I got back home, we had to do an internship to graduate. And so I interned at the Jefferson Hotel. And that is the fine dining hotel / Hotel of the Stars in Richmond.
Oh, wow.
And so when they were filming Hannibal, Anthony Hopkins.
Yes.
Anthony Hopkins.
Yeah.
He was here in Richmond. He and Ray Liotta. And I was working in the banquet kitchen, and I was a part of the brunch staff. So the Jefferson has a mean brunch. When the world opens back up, their brunch is unparalleled. Okay. And he comes in and he asks the hostess if he can join brunch. And the hostess, not recognizing him, not knowing who he was, tells him no, he got to have a reservation.
Wow.
Soon as he walks away, I scoot over to her and I say, do you know who that was?
Yeah.
And she was like, no. I was like, that was Sir Anthony Hopkins. She immediately starts crying. They fire her. They fire her.
Really?
Yes. Because he was a celebrity. How do you not know? Like, you can't. She told the man he needed a reservation. Sir Anthony Hopkins. So that right there, I mean, I've not ever been starstruck.
You said she cried.
She cried.
She knew that was the end of her line.
What? She knew she was going to be fine. Like, when I said, do you know who that was? Like,
so
you didn't just see Ray Liotta walk by you in his shorts to go running. Like, you don't know that they are filming Hannibal. They staying in this hotel. Like, Mary J stayed in the hotel. Like, anybody that came to the city that had money stayed in the hotel. We had a helicopter pad on top of the roof so that celebrities could come in the hotel and not have to come through the main entrance. Like, it's upscale on that sort of level. And my schedule used to read 7 until. And I remember asking
I hated that in banquets. I'm sorry. But go ahead.
I was like, until what?
Right.
And he was like, until you're done. I said, oh, wait. So I would have to leave work. First of all, I would get there before the sun came up. And I wouldn't leave there until the sun went down. I'd have to go pick the babies up at daycare, because daycare closed at 6. And they would sit on milk cartons until I finished inside the banquet kitchen.
Wow.
And I was like, this is not a life for me. Like, I can't manage to, and they weren't infants, but they were so young that they didn't get that they were at mommy's job past hours. You know what I mean? And so I had to switch careers for a minute, and I went back to school and got my degree in English and African American Studies.
Oh wow!
And then my sister says, "Oh, but there's this job opening up at this adult school for a culinary arts teacher." So I got the job because they saw my culinary experience, and they saw that I was an African American Studies minor, which that meant that apparently I knew about Black kids. Like, how I know these kids? Like, I don't know how to. And I got in there and I loved it. Just being in the culture. Also, a con is being a woman in the culture. People don't talk about this a lot. And being a Black woman in the culture. When I worked for Stratford, I was the recruiter. And I would have to go into different culinary schools and try to recruit students for our culinary program. And the chefs would talk to me like I didn't know what I was talking about. You know, because I don't ever give my full history. I don't tell people what my background is, because I feel like it's none of their damn business. Like, if I got the job, that means I'm qualified. I go in, they don't talk to me, and then I conduct the class. And then they want to carry my bags to the car. Oh, that's wrong. I'm telling you, chef. Can I call you chef? You sure can. You sure can. You know, you have to, the industry is all about respect. And if they think you haven't earned your stripes as a chef, they do not respect you. Yeah. And if they think that you somehow came up the ranks from being a dishwasher to a chef, sometimes they don't respect you unless that's been their experience. You know, I always tell people that I'm classically trained. I was classically trained. So I know all of the French terms that you know. I know how to make all the mother sauces. You know, when you start using terminology that they know and that they trust, then they're like, wait a minute, she might know what the hell she's talking about.
There you go. That's it. Period.
You got to start dropping some things because culinary is a lot of white men, and they think that they know everything. And then here I come, not looking anything like what you would think a chef would look like, and I know everything you know. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I know the questions to ask, and I know how to fabricate an animal. And I don't like to fabricate animals, but I know how to do it. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, oh, let me show you this. And they think they can show me something when I already know how to do something. I had to do that. That's the color. That there is very little respect in the industry for women and for women of color. So you always have to earn your stripes. I know we already do that as people of color. We already got to show people we know what we're talking about. But in culinary, you have to even do it more so.
That makes sense. I didn't think of that because that's like for any profession. Women have the hardest time, especially Black women. Yeah, I agree.
And so for me to have this business and for me to be growing it, is something that no one in my family has ever done. And it's weird because I feel like I don't really have anyone to talk to about how I'm growing, and it can get lonely. But I'm just thankful that I have people that pray for me and pray with me so that I can stay encouraged and continue to live this dream.
There you go.
Okay, speaking of highly favored, how do we get Favour the cookie?
How did that come about?
I had right before I decided to do vegan cookies, I had a spiritual awakening. Oh, look at
Say hello! Hello to the Favour cookies.
So good.
Yes, I would just make sure.
Oh my God, they look so good.
Put that on top.
I was having a spiritual awakening. Look at you putting the cam on top. We love to see that. I had cut all my hair off. cut my locks off, and I was really trying to find purpose. And I had just recently joined this church, Mount Gilead, and Bishop Robertson was always talking about the favor of God, favor of God, favor of God. And mostly his different passages was talking about favor. You know, favor ain't fair. You know, when God decides that he's going to bless you, he's going to bless you. And I was like, okay. So when it was time to name my company, it was like a no-brainer. Like some of the things that have happened, I can't tell you how they happened because it was definitely divine intervention. I had stopped eating meat. My sister had challenged me to go on a Daniel's fast with her. Mm-hmm. And being a chef, it was super simple for me to be on this Daniel's fast because I knew what to cook. She was over there eating salads and portobello mushrooms every night. And I was chilling. I was like, girl, I just made this chickpea. Girl, I just made it. You know, like I'm in there having a good time. And I felt so free and so clear being on a vegan diet. Like I felt like I could think more. I was sleeping better. I had more energy. And I had joined this nonprofit called Unbound, and they were helping get businesses off the ground. Pretty much the program was for impoverished people who they thought that they were going to change the status of their wealth by starting businesses with them. And so I would bring my vegan cookies to the meeting because they would never have food there for me to eat. And I was coming up with all kinds of business ideas. I was coming up with ideas where, you know, I could be a service for grieving families because we always forget to eat when we are losing a loved one or have lost a loved one. And so just a catering company just for that, you know, just to feed you when you needed food the most. Yeah. You know what I mean? And they was like, but what about them cookies you be bringing? What about them cookies? And I was like, what are you talking? What cookies? They were like, the cookies you bring to the meeting all the time. And I had not even thought about it. Like, I was just bringing cookies because cookies for me are like a comfort food. Like, I love cookies. And when I love cookies. And when I was thinking about all the desserts that I couldn't have on a vegan diet, like you can't have creme brulee, you can't have cheesecake, you can't have most cakes, because everything has butter and sugar. So I was like, well, a cookie, I can't live without cookies. Okay, so I need to figure this out. And so me and Jesus got in there, and the recipes were not right. Me and Jesus, I ain't lying. Listen, Jesus. It was Jesus. He put on his chef coat. He said, come on, girl, let's get this together. Because
I know that's right.
It is hard work. Listen. It is hard work making any type of dessert without eggs and butter and milk. It's damn near impossible. And for it to taste good, like it's science. You know that, Dion. Baking is science. Anybody can cook. We learned from Ratatouille. Anybody can cook.
Right, exactly.
But to bake, it is all science. You got to have the measurements right. Because any type of measurement off your product is shit. Yeah. So I'm going in there. I'm not making it. I'm like, Jesus, what am I doing wrong? He came in there and like he turned the water into wine. He done made these cookies taste good, okay? And the flavors just keep on coming. I'll go in. I'll say, I want to make this flavor. Because truth be told, my godmother, I pray she sees this episode. My godmother asked me to make a cookie after her. And I was like, oh, I already got the cookie. You told me you like pumpkin, the cookie. I got it. I ain't have nothing.
That's the Linda?
The Linda. I ain't had no recipe. I didn't have no type of formula. I didn't have anything. And here I am telling her that I had it together. So I was like, Jesus, we got to get this cookie together. Because I told her I'm going to have it out for her birthday. And October 8th is coming. And we don't have it. And so I'm trying different recipes. And finally, I tried it out. And what I do is I just serve it to people. I can't tell people that they're vegan. Because I get the same response. Yeah. Like, oh, no, I don't eat no vegan. I don't eat it. Black people especially. I don't tell them nothing.
They be like, I don't eat that.
I just say, right. I just say, would you like to try a cookie?
Yeah.
Would you like a cookie? Okay. And they eat it. And then I say, guess what? And that's one thing Black people don't like. Black people don't like to eat something. And then you say, guess what?
Listen, side note.
They got to try to hit that.
Yes.
They got to try to hit that. You got to say after that, guess what?
Sidebar. That's what I do with my grandmother. My grandma, my mother, I have to fix stuff. If I fix it, because we sort of kind of eat clean, we
for 2 weeks
we trying to.
Yeah.
So certain things that I eat and we omit and we make with different things, they eat it. Now I say, Grandma, do you eat you eat chickpeas or something? Or I say, do you eat hummus or something like that? You know, and I was like, boo, that's what you just ate.
It was squash and something that you mixed together and it tastes like sweet potatoes. Was it squash?
Yeah, it was like the spaghetti. Was it spaghetti squash? Acorn squash? It was a squash that I made into sweet, like a sweet potato mash.
Yeah. And you just...
And I was like, Grandma, you don't eat squash, do you? She said, no, I sure don't. I said, you just messed up that squash sweet potato pudding, boo. Like, you thought it was sweet potato. She said, are you serious? I said, exactly.
I'm surprised she let you live. She did not play that man.
Right.
But she ain't want no more after that.
She was like, now that you... she wanted to eat. She ate it all. And afterwards, she was like, yeah, I don't want no more.
She was like, yeah, I don't want no more.
Because you told her, I told her it was squash.
Why did you say, oh, I knew it tastes funny. I knew so.
Exactly.
Don't lie. You crushed it.
Right.
Stop lying.
Right.
You crushed. So I have to wait. And I said, guess what? It's vegan. And then that's what they say. It can't be.
Wow.
It can't be vegan. I was in a competition. I won the very first Help to the Shelf competition here in Richmond. And I remember one of the judges eating the cookie, and he immediately grabbed the bag to look at the content. And I was like, I don't have any preservatives. Like, it's a cookie. Like, that's what I always say. It's a cookie. Like, people expecting some sort of magic to fall from the sky. It tastes like a cookie. Isn't that what you want it to taste like?
Exactly.
You want it to taste like a cookie.
You know, we still haven't tried any yet.
Yeah, we haven't tried any.
Oh, you haven't?
And because we wanted to get
you first. Like, we wanted to make it special.
Well, which one you gonna eat first?
I don't know which one should we.
Yeah, we don't know.
I don't know. That cam is a winner chicken dinner. The
dark chocolate chili. And I was like, and what inspired you with the names?
So, Ooh, that look good.
Okay.
That good.
So we're about to actually go ahead.
Go ahead and taste it. So I decided to name the cookies after women that have influenced my life, who have been key contributors to me being the person that I am. And so first came the Tony ain't even talking. First came Betty.
Hold on.
No.
Hold on, Raynard.
No.
Hold on.
Give my piece back.
Because you ain't tell me it tastes like this.
No, these are real cookies.
These are delicious.
They're cookies. That's what I'm saying. They're real. Dion said these are real cookies.
These are not vegan. These
yes, they are cookies.
God.
These are real cookies. Right.
When I tell you.
No, I need my whole.
No,
because he's talking about let's share a cookie. Now I want my whole cookie now. Like, no.
So the reason why I say let's share was because we're still eating clean. Well, today's Wednesday, so we're kind of like, let's finish it out. But because it's a holiday, we might as well go ahead and do the whole 9 yards. You know what I'm talking about?
No, listen,
guys, this is so delicious. When I tell you, it is called dark chocolate chili.
The dark chocolate chili.
It is so delicious. We just want you to see what it looks like. Let me open this back up. So delicious.
I had to go get another one. I'm sorry. I had to get another one.
It's a cookie. Yes, it's a cookie. It's a cookie. Yes. And so that's the. Come on, shoulders.
Listen.
Yes.
So good. Look, I gotta close it.
And that's all I want people to do.
Oh my God.
I want people to enjoy cookies.
Listen.
Cookies taste different.
No, listen.
They taste different.
It's not
okay. This is not okay.
It's not okay. It's a cookie. This is delicious. Like
I don't need an Oreo no more.
No, guess what? Yeah, I don't need any of the stuff that's on the shelves in the grocery store right now. This is my go-to now. This is actually what I'll be ordering from now on when I want a cookie. Okay?
Amen.
I'm dead ass.
So delicious, Sequoia.
I'm so glad. Now, the fall flavor, I told Dion this, I'm telling you this, you tell me. If I put icing, any of the fall flavors, so the ginger pepper, the gluten-free rum raisin, or the Linda, if you spread that icing on any of those cookies, it's delicious. It goes with the rum raisin.
Okay, the rum raisin.
All of it.
And you said the ginger peppers too?
The rum, yeah. It goes well on all the fall flavors. It complements all the fall flavors.
Oh.
Okay, wait. I'm sorry. Listen. That's a bad. We interrupted you from when you was explaining about the names.
So sorry. Okay, you could go ahead and...
Oh. So that's okay. No, that's okay. That's okay. I'm just glad you guys are enjoying the cookie. So so important women in my life. So of course the first cookie that we introduced was the Betty. And when I first started making them, I made chocolate chip because everybody loves chocolate chip cookies.
Yeah.
And I don't even know what made me make this ginger pepper. I don't even know what made me make it. But I make it, and my mother is like, "Oh my God, these cookies taste like the cookies I had when I was a little girl, and they came in a little box." And I was like, "Okay." And I just thought my mother liked it. You know, I am her child. So I was like, okay, my mother likes it. And then a really good friend of mine, when I told her the cookies that I was going to launch, she said, "I like the chocolate chip, but I think you need to push that ginger pepper first. I think people would really appreciate the ginger pepper." And so pushed the ginger pepper, got overwhelming response from it. People love it. They like the peppery finish. No one had ever thought about adding different peppers to a ginger cookie. And so
so it's like a ginger snap on steroids?
Say it again?
Like a ginger snap on steroids?
It's a ginger snap on steroids. It is. Because when you eat it, it feels like just your regular ginger snap. And then that heat comes on your palate. Like it comes. And it's super delicious. It's so good.
Can I eat one of those? Can we share one of those? Can we share one?
Yeah, go ahead and share one of those.
Okay, I'm so sorry because as you describe them...
Like, it makes your mouth water. Like, what are you talking about?
Us want to...
And so I'm thinking for Christmas, I'm going to have my director of cookie production cut them into gingerbread men.
Yeah.
And we bag them like that. And then the kids can bake them off and then decorate them.
So now you have a whole team.
That might be next year.
Let me show you.
Oh, yeah.
You can eat a whole cookie there.
Oh my God, you smell
the smell of that.
You just smell that like... Okay. All right, guys. Look, we lied to y'all. You cannot make this up. So we can't wait to get into this. All right. So we're going to have a whole...
Yeah. Have a whole cookie.
Okay. Hold on, Brina. Let me... Okay. You ready?
Uh-huh.
I'm going in on the smell of it.
It gives you that
Y'all are crazy.
snap Like ginger snap.
And then that heat comes right on through. That heat comes right on through. Yeah. It's a ginger snap. It's a cookie.
Listen, I'm mad we're not having... wait, I feel like heat. Look, I'm mad we're not having a holiday party. We normally have a holiday party every year.
Oh.
Because of COVID, we're not having it.
I know, because you can put those cookies out.
Hell yes.
Yeah. I know.
But I have, you know, people that's going,
I can't even talk. Listen.
And they freeze well. Because remember I told you, you can take those cookies out of that box.
Yeah.
And put them in a little Ziploc or a little plastic wrap and put them
in the freezer.
In the freezer.
Oh my God!
And then you can pull them out when you need them.
Guys, this is the ginger pepper.
Very well.
This is delicious. This is the second cookie, guys.
Listen,
taste it. Okay, the second cookie.
This is wait. So, all right. So how did you? Okay. So you started making. Okay, you started making the cookies, and now you got a whole production and everything now?
Thank God. I have a whole production. We have, I purchased 10 UPCs. So I have 10 recipes total. We have 5 in the stores right now. And so, whenever these ladies' birthdays come around, I promise to release their cookies. So, we've got a red velvet coming. It's called, I think it's crushed red velvet. Crushed velvet, something like that. As for my sister Veronica, that's coming up. Tony Hands is
listen. Like, okay, literally, we were thinking, we was like,
oh my gosh,
I wonder how the cookie's really gonna taste. You know, what I mean, they're vegan. Like when you said it, like just we that same way. We keeping it 100. That was like,
y'all.
In the thought process, we was like, maybe. Look, I said maybe we shouldn't eat it while we're talking to her, because what if we don't really like it? But it's so awesome.
Yes, I know. That is what people think of vegan products. That's what they think of gluten-free products.
I'm amazed.
Listen to me. Every time I'm giving a recipe, every time the Lord comes in and be like, okay, let's mix this up. I eat the cookie and I'm like, that's a really good cookie. Like, no ego, just like, yeah, that's a really good cookie.
You know it's a really good cookie. Yeah.
It's a really good cookie. And I just want people like, I like the cookies to be soft. I think that is one of the reasons why I decided, and I know that was divine also, to have frozen dough. So that people, because even that, I was like, Lord, are they gonna be able to take it right from the freezer and put it on the pan?
Yeah.
And yes, it works every time. Like, it's mind blowing. I think you're gonna like all of them.
Who are the people? The Betty is who?
That's my mama.
That's mama.
The Betty is my mother. The Linda is my godmother. The Lily, which is the ultimate chocolate chip, she was a community activist here, community strategist here in Richmond. Passed away 2 years ago. 2 years ago. Good friend of mine. Died suddenly. And so she would always have me cook for her. Whenever she had events, even, and this is really, I mean, even to her last breath, she was making sure I was going to get paid. The cam is in honor of my daughter's best friend who we lost just last year from a very short battle with leukemia. And so the dark chocolate chili, I had to do her right and make sure her cookie was great because she was great. And so that
cookie's great.
Yeah.
That dark, listen, people think they have a favorite until they try that cam. The Olu, I named after this young baker in Richmond. She had an all vegan, like her bakery was completely clean. Like she used coconut sugar and all these different things, and completely clean bakery. She was very, very intentional about how she made her product. But she's gluten free. And so people always ask me, do you have an oatmeal raisin cookie? And I would always say no, because I don't like oatmeal raisin. I do not like oatmeal raisin cookies. Period. I don't like raisins.
I don't
like raisins.
Yeah.
I don't like raisins. And so people said, oatmeal raisin. So I was like, okay. So I reached out to her and I said, would you mind if I named my gluten-free rum raisin cookie after you? She was like, girl, I love rum raisin. I was like, really? So I make this cookie, and I make it with the golden raisins, because they're really the only raisins I can tolerate. And we make this cookie, and I'm like, because I couldn't taste the rum. I need to taste my liquor.
I love it.
I love it. I'm like, right.
Yeah.
I was like, it needs some sort of icing. It needs icing. So I done made this rum drizzle. We put the rum drizzle on it. We was like, okay, that's it right there. There you go. Put all the rum in the drizzle.
Yes.
And I let her eat that cookie. And she was like, this is it. This is it right here.
Okay, so we're going to try the chocolate chip. Now that you mentioned the chocolate chip, the Lily.
Okay, you're going to try the chocolate chip. Go and get into the chocolate chip. Mm-hmm.
Listen, this is like...
I'm so happy they showed up in chat.
I'm just like the smell. Like, when you take the plastic off, the smell of it is just like...
That's so awesome.
Okay. Oh, look at that. Okay, wait.
Yeah, I put the paper in there so that the chocolate wouldn't get on the other cookies.
See, I don't know if
and it wouldn't be all over your hand. I try to keep it neat.
I'll zoom in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm hoping you guys can see the cookies when we put them up to the camera.
Tony is doing it.
Okay.
I love it. They look so pretty. Mm.
Oh my gosh.
Look at that.
Okay, hold on.
That looks good.
Look, I have to close it precisely because I want to make sure they stay in here.
It just smells delicious.
Fresh. Okay.
It's like, I just want
to... Y'all don't know this makes me so happy because I put them in the box as opposed to the bag, and I said, I hope that it looks nice and they like it. Right. And they stay fresh.
Oh my gosh. Ready?
Mm-hmm. It's a cookie.
These cookies are not vegan. You gotta stop playing with them.
They are. Look at the box.
No.
I don't need a fucking Chips Ahoy no more. Excuse my language. I don't need a fucking Chips Ahoy, Oreo, fucking more.
They are vegan.
This chocolate chip just can't be vegan. This can't.
It's vegan. It's vegan.
Oh my God.
I'm telling you. It's vegan.
This ain't right.
So we're gonna be getting another order.
Yeah.
It's not right.
Another order for the holidays. Okay?
Listen.
I'm throwing this. I'm putting this back in the box and sending it back.
We're gonna have to share. We're gonna have to share with the family so that they can be like. We're not even gonna tell them. Well, actually, they're gonna probably see it on Friday. But truth be told, they're gonna still.
You gotta share them.
Yeah, we're gonna share them.
You gotta share them.
Oh my goodness.
You gotta share them. They are cookies. That's it. That's the thing. And you feel good about them.
That's awesome.
No trans fat, no animal, no cholesterol. Only clean, all organic products I put in there. Like,
listen,
it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun to make.
We're not making this up.
I feel good about. And I know we put love into.
Yeah.
And when it was time for me to hire, I did not feel comfortable sharing recipes with anyone other than my family. And so hiring Unique, my oldest, was a blessing. I mean, because she loves the work. Like, that's our main ingredient, love. And so if she's having an off day, I'm like, oh, you can't make dough today. Because that energy. I'm serious. I'm like, if you ain't right, don't touch the dough. You gotta be in a good mood. You gotta love it. And she loved it. And she makes a practice cookie every time she makes a batch, just to make sure that the quality is, just to make sure that all the flavor components are there. So, I mean, I just love her. I mean, I'm about to, the Unique that's coming up. I didn't even buy a patent for that, but she had in the kitchen and created a brownie. And so I'm going to make some ice cream sandwiches out of it. And so I'm trying to make a dark cherry amaretto ice cream to go with the Unique cookie, the brownie cookie. And so that's next up. That's next up. We do a Chi-Chi bonbon for special events. That's named after my other daughter, because she likes the cookie dough without any chocolate chips in it. She likes just the brown sugar dough with no chocolate chips.
I can do that as well.
Cocoa powder, and then I dip it in chocolate, and so it's just edible cookie dough. And people love it. Like, I sell out all the time. I put that on my Instagram. But we sell out of those all the time because people like people like eating cookie dough.
Yeah.
Thankfully, I hired an employee, my daughter.
Yeah.
So during the time that I'm in the classroom, she's making dough, because I couldn't be in two places at the same time.
Yeah.
Because right now we are in eight either online market or a retail store. And I couldn't keep up with the demand if I'm in the classroom all the time. I wouldn't have enough time to make dough. And so having her there, pushing that dough out, pushing out these cases, we definitely want to roll right into Whole Foods. And the only way we can roll into Whole Foods is if we have our inventory up.
Oh.
With Whole Foods, we'll buy 10 cases off the bat.
So is the ultimate goal is to eventually take it and do a whole manufacture part of it, or you want to keep it with you all doing it by hand?
Yeah, that's a good question.
So I am open to whatever the Lord decides. I don't ever want to sell the company. I did some research on Famous Amos. And Famous Amos started out small. Magic Johnson gave him, I believe, $10,000 or $20,000 to start. Famous Amos was a concessions guy. You know those people that come down the aisle and sell you like popcorn and drink at the game? Well, that's what Famous Amos was doing, and he was baking cookies for players. And Magic Johnson got a taste of his cookies and was like, man, you should sell these. And so believed in him. Well, what happened was Famous Amos decided to sell what he thought was just a portion of the company. He did not read the fine print. They told him that they were going to keep him on the company once he sold it to them. But it was in name only. He did not have any rights to the business. He was pretty much signing over the business to them.
Wow.
And he lost his entire business. He lost his recipe also. And so when he tried to sell his own cookies under another name, they sued him and told him he could not. He called them no names, I think. They sued him and said, that's our recipe, you have no rights to it. Now this man
Are you serious?
Okay. Yes, what I did, and I was like, oh, I don't want to be Famous Amos.
Right.
So even if I have a larger distributor to come in and say, well, we can help you manufacture this, I'm going to have my attorney look through the fine print.
There you go.
Because the business is ours, and it shall be in the family forever, ever, ever. And the recipes shall be copyrighted. and vaulted and whatever else we need to do, because I want this to be ours. I don't want someone to come in and swoop in, and I don't want us to be so money hungry or think about, you know, the amount of wealth that we could get our hands on right then, and I think about long-term wealth, because I'm really, really, really trying, and I believe the Lord is going to allow me to succeed in changing our financial situation for generations to come. And that is the goal. Like, I want to leave this behind. Like, once I'm gone and in the ground and with Jesus, I want my children's children's children to still be having a favorite cookie. Yeah. And so that is what we're doing. That's what we're doing. We're changing generational wealth. And that's my own goal. Like, if I don't ever serve again, if all I need to do is take a cruise here and there, I'm satisfied. As long as I know that that generations to come will be riding around in flying cars and never have to worry about money ever. You know, so I really want to have some name status. I want it to be a lifestyle brand. Many of my customers want a sugar-free cookie. My best friend Chastity, her cookie is a lavender, a lime lavender shortbread cookie. And so I was talking to her about what sugar substitutes that she would like me to use, because I'm listening to what people want, you know, and what's not on the market. Yeah. And what's not on the market is a sugar-free cookie that doesn't have those artificial sugar ingredients. Don't nobody want to eat that mess at all. It leaves a funny taste in your mouth. Like, nobody wants, just because you can't have something with sugar and flour and butter in it doesn't mean you want it to taste different. Yeah. And that's why those cookies taste like that, because you don't want it to taste different. You want to eat it and be like, oh, this is a cookie. It's a cookie. Yes. Yeah. It's not a diabetic cookie. You know, you eat them diabetic, the crumbling is all in there. You like, Nana, this ain't the cookie I was looking for. She like, go and get a cookie, baby. And you like, no, thank you. That's okay. I don't want them diabetical cookies. So I'm trying to just change the way we eat and allow people to have dessert. Yeah. That's it. And you know, feel good about eating it. Yeah, you want dessert. You want dessert.
Well, listen.
And so
we feel good about eating it because we've been eating clean. So, not to cut you off, but we want to get to the spiced pumpkin. So, let me show y'all here. You see how it's packaged. I'm gonna show you here as well. Hopefully, y'all can see that.
All of Okay, so so we get into the distribution of it. So we got these in boxes, but I seen online you had them in bags. How do they normally come?
So the frozen dough comes in resealable craft bags, so that you can bake as many as good as you like. You can reseal and put it back in your freezer. But with these cookies, these baked cookies, I wanted to give it a little different. I wanted the packaging to be different. The differentiator from the baked, from the frozen.
Is this like a
snickerdoodle? You smell the flavor.
Snickerdoodle slash...
yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Tony, I'm gonna tell you, Tony.
Listen.
I'm coming for you, Tony.
Okay.
Tony said it's like a snickerdoodle. Yes, Tony, yes.
So I'm gonna tell you. So my all-time favorite.
It's nice and soft and every goddamn thing.
Listen, when I tell y'all, this right here is no joke, okay? This is no joke. If you like a snickerdoodle slash pumpkin pie.
A snickerdoodle pumpkin pie.
Or, you know how they spice pumpkin flavor, all of that. Listen, this is the one to get. If that's your favorite, but so far, all of them that we tried.
They're good. It's no favorite. They all like.
That's what I said. Are awesome. But it's like every one that you take a bite of. Each one you take a bite of, you just surprised. So
right.
good.
Yeah, right.
Oh my God. Okay.
And so it has a bite of ginger snap in the center. So we make the pumpkin dough and then we sneak a ginger snap in the center. And then roll it in clove sugar.
This is delicious.
Thank you.
This gonna get us in trouble.
I like that too. Understand that the pumpkin is not going to be overwhelming.
Right.
That it's going to be a hint.
It's a subtle flavor of it.
Yes.
It's still in my mouth. It's still on the tongue.
It's still on the palate.
On the palate. Taste buds.
Okay. So once I got that, once I realized it was just about the palate, I was like, okay, I got this. I got it. I'm so glad y'all like that one too.
No, everyone. We haven't had the
Olu.
Oh, we have to try the Olu with the
you wear the ice in it.
The icing.
Upstairs.
So do you just what do you get? Needed like a knife or something to kind of spread it on it?
If you want to spread it on, or if you cut the tip of it.
Okay.
Put Tony put on his little shoes.
Yeah, you see
I saw him slide his little feet in. I saw.
I'm like sold. Like no, dead ass. Like I'm so. I guess I wait till he come back, but you got to touch base on how can people order these. Like, because I know I was like, I feel special. She's sending me some cookies. But I'm like,
because I don't.
Exactly.
Right, I don't send them.
Because I was like, because when I was looking on the website, it said they were locally in these stores, and I was like, do I gotta take a trip to Richmond? Look.
Yeah, because I don't sell baked cookies. Because what I didn't want people to do was, and I even had my website guy change it because I didn't want people to think we sold baked cookies. And I was like, we got to change it all around. People have to understand this is frozen dough. It's frozen dough. And someone asked me to ship some frozen cookies to Vermont. And I shipped them with dry ice. And when they got them, they said they were cold. But it's a frozen product. I need it to be frozen.
Right.
And so I was like, until I can master this frozen game, this frozen shipping, I just don't feel comfortable shipping anything. And so when you asked me for baked varieties, I was like, I just told my godmother she couldn't have no baked cookies. Ain't coming, yeah. So, of course, I baked her off some and sent her some the other day. But, yeah, that's why I wanted the packaging to be cute in little boxes.
It's really, really cute.
And I wanted to take time with it and see if this is something that I would want to continue to do. If I wanted to sell, ship cookie boxes. But now that you told me y'all opened them and the cookies are fresh and you smell them as soon as you open them, I'm feeling really good about it. Oh, you
smell that?
Yeah, it's like we opening them and they're still intact. There's no broken ones. There's nothing like it's.
Listen.
Yeah, those are good. Those are good.
And these are called
those are our favorite now.
These are your favorite?
The
They're
Olu,
really good.
gluten-free rum raisin.
Yeah, those are good.
Oh,
yeah, they're delicate though.
Wait, but you don't like
wait a minute.
You say you don't like raisins.
Now wait a minute. I don't like regular.
Oh my God.
Golden raisins to me hot. So people eat the cookie and they're like, we didn't even taste the raisin. And I'm like, one, we soak the raisins in rum, and two, they're golden raisins. So it's a different feel altogether.
So you just
put that icing on it.
You just did yours. But how you gonna just
try
do
that
yours?
freaking icing? I put my finger.
I don't want to taste it. I want
put it in.
No, I want to eat it.
Put it in your mouth. This is the icing by itself.
Wow. Oh, okay. Okay, wait a minute. What is that giving me? I've had this before.
And Grand Marnier. So
yeah.
So in the icing, I put Grand Marnier.
Delicious.
And I put rum. and we blend up the raisins until they're almost liquefied, and that's also in the icing. And it is a good cookie. It's a solid cookie. It's solid. Uh-oh. Dion, stop wanting his cookie. Get out of his cookie.
That's how soft it is, y'all. So delicious.
Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you.
You don't taste the raisin at all.
You don't taste the raisin?
No.
And we soak it. It's right now. They're sitting in a container full of rum, just getting happy. Getting plumped in that rum.
It's not okay.
This is not okay.
That's what we do.
We can't have these cookies in the house.
No. Okay.
That's what we do.
Listen, guys, when I tell you that this right here, it's another awesome cookie. Another awesome cookie. Like,
thank you.
You can't decide which one is your favorite because every bite.
I'm really liking these.
See?
I'm still on.
See,
no, but think about it.
I do not eat oatmeal raisin cookies, but this cookie, Unique made a batch of these today. And I was like, Unique, this is a really good cookie.
It really is.
I was like, this is a good cookie, Unique.
Like every last one of them had their own personality. And like every time that you pick up one, you're satisfied. It doesn't matter which one you pick up.
Yes.
You're satisfied.
Yes. Thank you.
You guys need to try these.
They are really like kids.
Thank you, Tony. See?
Each one is a different one.
Yeah.
They all are unique.
Thank you. They are all unique.
They all are unique.
So you know, one thing that stood out is when you said that the ingredients, and you said they're all good ingredients, clean ingredients, but then you said the number one is love.
Yeah.
You got a winner, baby. We gonna tell everybody.
No, listen, that's what I'm trying to mentally prepare. Like, how can my family and friends get this cookie?
So the same way you did, just inbox me.
Oh my God.
What'd you do? You sent me an email, right?
Right.
Just send me an email and I ship them out. I ship them. I sure will. I gotta ship them now. Now I gotta ship them.
It's like they're gonna try them. Like we're
gonna unwrap them, and the flavor came out. The cookies are still good. I'm serious because I didn't know. I was like, Lord, I don't know how they're gonna turn out.
No, they're every last one.
I don't know if it's gonna be okay. I'm always so nervous.
Right.
And you guys open it and y'all were like, oh, listen, you can smell it when you unwrap it. I'm like, okay.
Every last one of them gave you...
The flavor was sealed with the plastic. We came out and you smelled it every one that you opened.
And it just... So listen, you about to go to work, boo. You about to go to work.
I love it.
Because this right here, oh my God.
I'm so glad y'all enjoyed them.
This is amazing.
I'm so glad you guys. I'm so glad.
I keep looking at them.
I keep looking at them too because of the colors and then how she had them set up.
Thank you.
I love it. And listen, they each have a name. Y'all need to get to the website. What is it? Website, IG.
Flavor Cookie Company.
Flavor Cookie Company.
Favour Cookie Company.
Favour Cookie Company.
And I will.
We'll put them in the description box below.
Yes.
Some cookies. Yes. I will ship them some cookies.
Y'all better get to know y'all name.
You don't mind if I put your email address too, right? Okay, cool.
That's good.
This is awesome.
Yes, we really do.
Yes.
Like they are awesome. Like listen, Sequoia, when I ordered them, I was like, because I ordered them because I was like, y'all found out that I was a travel agent and y'all work with me as the travel agent. So I was like, no, she supported me. I got to definitely support her. That's why I was like, give me all 5 of them. Yeah. So I was like, I just want to try them out just to make sure that I'm going to support you just like you supported me. And we have this YouTube channel. Like it's a small channel, but it's growing.
It's growing.
You know what I mean?
And the subscribers, we thank y'all.
It's growing. And I'm like, I'm putting it out there. I know for sure April is really going to... we have family friends that come over weekly. They're going to try these weekend.
And because...
You may get an email by Monday. I swear it. I swear to you.
So we need to put them in the freezer? You suggested to put them in the freezer?
Right, today is Wednesday?
Today's Wednesday.
Yeah,
Thursday,
you can
Friday.
pop them in the freezer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, because they can't stay out, because if they stay out, we're gonna see them and we're gonna.
I gotta work out tomorrow just because.
Right. We did this for you, Sequoia. We ate these for you. Normally would have been the weekend, and we would have been calling you like, oh my gosh,
right.
We didn't eat the whole box, you know?
Yeah, put them in. It's a little treat. Put them in the freezer. You pull them out in the morning time. By the afternoon, your cookie
they'll be thawed out,
and you can eat your cookie.
So good.
Yes.
So good.
Or you can crumble them up and put them over top of dessert.
Oh, ice cream. All right.
You can make little apple crisps and put the Olu over top of the apple crisp.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
You better tell them.
Yes.
Tell them where to put them.
Yes.
Y'all better get to know the names, because these names right here, you ain't gonna want no regular cookie. You're gonna want these cookies. I'm here to tell you, you best believe that this is everything.
It's Favour for all.
Favour.
Oh, thank you, company.
Listen.
This one more time. Come on.
Thank you
Just
so
pile them
much.
on top. We're gonna end this like
Thank
this.
you. Oh, you gonna stack them.
They need to see.
All 5 flavors. I love it.
And when is the next set coming out?
Oh my gosh.
When is the next set of flavors coming out?
I think it's, what is it? Oh, in February. In February for Valentine's Day.
Nice.
Valentine's Day is the crushed red velvet.
Oh,
I
listen.
have to work on that right now. I'm gonna figure that out. But it's gonna be delicious.
So you let us know. I guess we need to check back at the website to see when they come out, so we can be the first ones to get
I'm
them.
gonna keep on posting them.
Now he wants some exclusive.
Look, so we could be the first ones to get them. Okay.
Now he wants some exclusives.
Yeah, the walking right. Yeah, that would be great. Oh, I would definitely do that for you guys.
Well, we
I would
appreciate
definitely
you.
see you guys and tell me what you think about this cookie. I'll do it.
No, we got you. We definitely got you.
Well, we greatly appreciate you taking the time and talking to us.
And it was nice meeting you. Like I felt like we've already met. I feel like we known each other as long as you know Dion now. So don't you be a stranger, and make sure we get that seafood salad. Okay, all right. Well, hopefully we'll see you soon in person.
The minute I can get you that seafood salad, it's yours.
Okay. Thank you, boo.
I love to see black. I love to see black. So I'm happy for the both of you.
Thank you.
We're happy for you.
And I love the both of you. Thank you.
Oh, we love you too.
And I love you guys. Tony, I'm so glad to finally met you.
Yeah.
Well, you all have a good night.
You as well.
I'm glad you enjoyed your cooking.
Yes, we did.
You guys can call me anytime. You can call me anytime. I enjoyed it.
No, so we would definitely be in touch. We want to have you back on. We want to see some of your cooking meals, how you whip up some stuff, and you teaching us, and then we get that recipe or whatever, and then we let people practice. Okay?
Yes, of course you can. I would love it.
All right, so thank you, Sequoia.
Thank you so much, Sequoia.
Love you guys. Take care.
Love you too. Have a good night.
You too.